What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Joe Froze. Catch you with another free picks video for y'all today here on May, what is it, 27th now? Wednesday. And no NBA today, guys. We got MLB, your boy in the park. That's how we're gonna go today with these three picks, boys. So appreciate y'all for being here, man. Hey, as always, make sure y'all join up on the giveaway for the video. All you guys gotta do is just be subscribed to the channel, like the video, and drop a comment. Your favorite pick from the video or something that you like for today. And if we go 3 for 3 on this lineup today, I will pay out the winnings, $25 to somebody in chat. Okay. So make sure you meet the criteria and let's get started, boys. First, I want to recap yesterday because we had it was a weird day, man. It was a weird day, I will say, for NBA. But first, we'll start off here with this little 2.5x here on VIP. Vassell for 2 threes and Hartenstein. Hartenstein ended up having like 16 or 17 freaking RA or something like that. So that was amazing for us. And then Vassell, 1.5 threes. That was sweaty as heck, man. Honestly, he was not looking good in the first half, but then he's all, hey, low key, he's tough, man. Like I think he's getting to that like OG Anunoby, like Mikal Bridges type level. I was saying this on stream yesterday, but like people weren't calling me crazy, so I was like, he's good because like he has that like that shooter's mentality to where like you always, if you're open, you take it. So I respect him for that, and he just kept going and he came through for us. So that he's a winner right there. We love Devin Vassell. But yeah, GOAT right there, little 2.3x underdog. And then for prize, we had a little taco here for Nola. My boy made it the sweatiest night of the year for no reason. Three strikeouts, I guess, was tough because by the fifth inning he had like two. I was like, might be cooked. But yeah, he locked in. He locked in the sixth and did his thing. So respect. But y'all need to stop voting these guys on Twitter, bro. Y'all, we need to fix this voting system, man, because this shit's rigged. Why are we getting these bums on the tacos, bro? Anyways, Caruso. These are two EV plays, guys, that I found. Caruso, first quarter points, sent it out to my VIP and got cashed out. Burke, 2 walks. Like I said, not much research on these two, just basically EV. Before we do get into the picks, guys, just want to mention here real quick that our VIP has been up over 560 units in 2026. I will mention right now, our EV has been having a little bit of a rough stretch for variance. But as you guys can see, we're still cashing slips every single day. So if you're putting in all the EV, it's not like you're just literally losing all your money. Like you're still on a system, you're still tracked, and it's really the consistency part of it, guys, that is what matters. So coming down here to the wins recap, yesterday it was bad. Minus 7.5 units, day before 5, minus, day before 3. So right there, that's like 10 units down in 3 days. That's unfortunate, right? You have variance like that throughout the month. 4.5 up, then -5, then -1. So like little losses pretty much. Then an 11 unit day. So that kind of like clears that one bad week that we had, this 11 unit. And we're probably a little bit still like even right there, right? Let me keep going, take a little bit of that negative away. Then that clears out all the losses, May 17th, right? Just keep going, -10, kind of brings it back. Then it brings it back again. +30. And that's what we've been doing pretty much this entire time, guys. It's not always going to be like 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. Like there has to be some variance in there, right? Depending on the day, we might not put out as much slips. Depending on the day, like today, for example, there's not much NBA. During the NBA season, you'll have like days where it's just insane, which is what we've been able to do all year. But 30 units on the 13th, +8, so that clears out all the losses from below and more. And as you guys can see, it's not stopping. +5, +10, +18, +19, +18, +43, +1, +18, +7, +8. Guys, this is all in May, right? So that alone is up over 100, probably over 120, 130 units just on this month. And guys, on the year, this is why I want to shout it out. 165 on prizepicks, up units, 188 on underdog, man. If you're a $10 better, that's almost $2,000 that you've been up just following the underdog and prize pick slips this year. And every single pick is tracked up on here. So full transparency. We all have pickets as well. I have my picket account. that I can pull up here very briefly, but you guys can see as well. Everything's tracked. Everything's tracked on here, so we're fully transparent on it. So this is why we're able to have this Discord, this VIP. So if you guys want to tap in on that, the best way, in my opinion, is doing the chalkboard sign up. So if you guys don't have chalkboard already, these picks that we're taking today are on chalkboard, the three of them. So if you guys want to take them with me and get into the VIP for free for a week, just use my code JoeFroze on chalkboard. You guys will get $100 deposit match and a free square for your first pick. And that'll keep coming back to you even if this first pick misses, which, bro, like I said, but come on, bro. You're gonna keep getting it even if this one doesn't hit. So you guys can basically just keep doing it over and over. And $100 just for depositing as well. That's one of the only apps that still does deposit matches. The rest of them, like they'll give you free lineups or whatever. But yeah, one of the last ones. So get a free week of VIP when you use my code JoeFroze. And yeah, boys, let's get into these picks. First, I want to shout out, this is an all pitcher day, man. I got 3 good pitchers. First, the one I wanted to show you guys was Shohei Ohtani earned runs under 1.5. And that's because basically this batting matchup, bro, has been horrible. I've been watching this Colorado Rockies series, and you guys can see like when I look at his strike rank, it's number 6 for the batters. The park factor is also pretty good as well at Dodger Stadium, no longer in Colorado. It's a good stadium for Shohei, at least for the pitchers. And you guys can see in his last 10, averaging 0.8 earned runs, guys. He's been very elite. He's been very elite when he pitches. Obviously, these last games are from October 17th. This was in the World Series. Um, this was first game of the season, 6 innings, and yeah, just been doing really good, getting about 6 innings, and in those games, just not getting a lot of earned runs, guys. You guys can see only this year he's had one game where he's had 2 earned runs, and that was against the Astros, who do have a actually pretty good batting lineup, elite batting lineup. But yeah, Giants, Padres, he's faced some pretty bad teams so far. So it's reasonable for me to say against the same thing with the Rockies guys. As you guys can see on the matchup, 23 in their last 15th for batting average, on base percentage also in the bottom 3 of the league. So very favorable matchup for Shohei here. And as you guys can see, literally everything is just stacked up for him. It's very pitcher friendly. So it's looking good for Shohei today. And yeah, guys, I'm feeling good about this one. The strike ranks are also pretty high on this team, so I like that. If there is any head to head, it's minimal. He doesn't have many plate appearances versus these players. We can definitely look at Shohei versus right-handers, and yeah, has been pretty abysmal for them. So, great matchup for Shohei here. That's the first pick. Second one, also another pitcher, is Christopher Sanchez. Now, this one's kind of like I guess the payout booster, the anchor, if you want to call it. But this one's 17.5 pitching outs. Now, this is kind of like you're making yourself an anchor on chalkboard, which are like those lines that they give you for 1.1x. But this one's great because last 5 he's gone over. And one thing I want to track when I show you guys here is this props edge tool. I use it for like hit rate, for matchups, stuff like that. But also you can use other tools like RotoWire, MLB lineups, which is basically free to use. You just have to have an account. Actually, I'm not even signed in here. So you can literally just pull this up on your phone and you can see he has a great expected performance today. But when we look more closely at Sanchez, you guys can see in his last 5 games, he's generally throwing above 90 pitches. And, spare a pickle or spare a bad inning, like most of the time, that is coming around the 6th or 7th inning. And you guys can see what part of the game does Christopher Sanchez generally pitch. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, they're all dark blue. So he's basically guaranteed to be pitching until the 6th. And going through the 7th as well, almost even into the 8th in his last 5 games. Good. So for me, the pitching outs looks very solid, even if he's not getting his strikeouts, which I do think he can get as well. The only thing that scares me is some of these batters actually do have a pretty good plate appearances against him, like they have low strikeout ranks. Granted, these are sub 20 plate appearances, but it is worth mentioning. And also, as a left-handed pitcher, the strikeout ranks are also pretty low for some of the top guys. I will say at the bottom of the order, there are some guys who do strike out more, and that is encouraging. But for me personally, just if I'm taking an alt line for strikeouts, or if I'm just taking an alt line for pitching outs, I'd rather take pitching outs because he's pretty much guaranteed to get to the seventh, which would cash us. Even if he got to the sixth. So I really like this one for Sanchez today, guys. Sanchez over 17.5 pitching outs. And before the last one, guys, I'll show you guys right here. One more time, if you guys haven't gone on all these apps, Prize Picks, Underdogs, play 5 to get 50 for both of those. Sleeper and Dabble, literally just signing up, guys, you get $30 for free for just signing up with my code Joe Froze. No deposit, no credit card information, nothing. Better Picks, put 200 in. Both of the lineups will be sweat free. So you basically get $200 plays sweat free. And if they miss, they get returned to your account. So I was able to cash out my first one for 6x, turn 100 to 600. It's a great promo. I like that one as well. Chalkboard, obviously, is the big one, $100 bonus. And you guys will get a free week of VIP. And finally, the tool is called Props Edge that I'm using. You guys can see all the hit rates on here. Shows you like the percent chance for the plays to hit, as well as all the sportsbook odds as well. So you can sort by sportsbook. Me personally, I'm in California, so I don't have access to like traditional sports books to wager on, but I can look at their odds still. And also they have like an arbitrage tool as well, so you guys can, if you have Polymarket and these different apps, DraftKings, Pick Six, Fanatics. Let me see, Bet Online, Hard Rock. Like, I don't have access to these, but if you guys do, then you guys literally can just pull up J-Dub rebounds under 3.5, over 3.5, and make a risk-free 340 or 350, 351, which is solid. If you just come through on this tool all day and literally just hit all of these, like you could stack up bread real quick. Like you could start making like $100 a day just doing arbitrage basically until they start limiting your account. But yeah, I mean, for me, this is a solid opportunity. Also, the plus EV bets, you guys get the best EV ones for all your books as well. You can sort. It's basically like a traditional like DVIG book, like Kelly multiplier, all that stuff, VIG percentage, just like a traditional EV tool, but it does its job. Does its job. So it's all basically in one. Is my point? Is arbitrage tool plus EV, and you guys get the research tool with the matchups, the defensive rankings. So all that packaged into one. If you guys are interested in using it, use code Joe. You guys would get 20% off your first month. Guys, I wouldn't be plugging it if I didn't actually like the product or use it. So that's why personally I use it every day for all my picks. And yeah, you guys can use my code and you guys will get a discount if you want to do your own research. But getting into the last pick, guys, done enough yapping. This last one is Garrett Cole under 2.5 earned runs. And this one is also another one. This is technically his first start of this season. I mean, technically he did have 6 innings against the Rays, but that was 0 earned runs. That was in a loss. So, but anyways, guys, I like the line for him today at 2.5. Seems a little bit high, especially for his career marks, and especially going against a weak Kansas City batting lineup, who's honestly been the worst that they've been pretty much all year right now, guys. Even Bobby Witt has been a little bit on a downturn, down to below what his usual line is. But even though he's like an MVP, like he's amazing, right? But basically the whole lineup has been kind of on a downturn, as you guys can see by batting average and WOBA. Anyone that's not Bobby Witt, it's like basically shit. So it makes him worse when his other batters are worse as well. Like if they're all playing in a rhythm, it helps. And versus Garrett Cole as well, like all their batting averages are not good. Now Perez, that's a 21 plate appearance matchup, and he's been historically bad. Bobby Witt has not even been that good either versus Garrett Cole in 12. So for me, this matchup looks really good in terms of Garrett Cole, keeping those runs down. The line here's what's the most important part at 2.5, right? Because we can talk about all that other stuff, whatever, batting matchup, Garrett Cole's historic thing, whatever. But the books also say under. They agree, right? So a lot of these books, DraftKings, Fanatics, you're getting the best price on Dabble at minus 125. That's another feature of Props Edge that I love is the line shopping tool. But like under minus 125 for 2.5 under. He's been historically good in his career, averaging 1.6 in his last 10. Basically, like, just been good at. This is in 2024, guys. Like, this was freaking 2 years ago at this point. So relying on old data, but at the same time, if the books are telling us under, the batting matchup's bad, and this season he also hasn't allowed a run. It looks good. Looks good for me. So those are the three plays for today. It is posted up here in the lab, in the Discord, the full play. And like I said, if somebody comments, subscribes, and likes on the video, I will pick somebody in the chat that we will give the winnings to. So appreciate you boys for tuning in. Drop a like, drop a subscribe, drop a comment, and I will see you boys in the next one. Have a good day. Hope this slips cash, and peace out. Peace.